OB52 is right around the corner, guys. I don't think it's as exciting as 51 personally, but it still offers us some pretty interesting stuff. Let's talk cosmetics. More characters are getting mastery rewards, only 2 though. Maldamba and Eevee are getting them. If the PTS is up before I start editing this video, then they'll be up on the screen right now. I was expecting more. They said their goal is 3 for the next update. I do understand that a lot of work goes into making all the rewards for each character, but if we're only getting 2 to 3 per update, it's gonna be a long time before we get them all. I love Eevee to death, don't get me wrong, but I would like it if they prioritize getting these to the characters with no skins, or the ones with only like 1 or 2 skins, you know, like Torv, Cirrus, characters like that. Next up we have an epic Ying skin coming. This is Replicant, turns her into a robot. It comes with a head, body, weapon, and voice pack. I was on the fence with this skin when I first saw it, but the voice pack completely sold it to me. Here, take a listen.
Humorous. How many neural networks does it take to plug in a light bulb? No, my name is not Alexa. Excited. Excited.
This skin is a direct purchase, by the way. There's also a Willow skin coming, nothing too fancy. It's called Viceroy and it's a rare, pretty much just an elaborate recolor. I like her base recolors better personally, but those wings do look really cool. This one is a direct purchase as well. There are also 2 recolors of current skins coming, which is kind of something I've been wanting. I kind of want a red Dreadhunter Drogos myself, but may have to wait a little bit more on that. Right now we have Blood Moon Cassie and Quicksilver Ying. These are obvious recolors of Nightbane and Snapdragon. Now to get these, you have to do something pretty different. These are exclusive to watching Paladins on Twitch, specifically the esports broadcasts. When more details on this surfaces, I'll let you guys know, but keep in mind you'll need to have your high-res account linked to your Twitch account to even have a chance of getting these. If these are rare, then that really sucks, but I'm still going to watch as much as I can to try and get them. I need that Quicksilver Ying in my life. The Cassie bow would also be a nice thing to have. I am a fan of red. Let's go over some general stuff. The end of match lobby is getting some updates. You'll be able to see things like what items and loadouts people were running now. Flank kills are also going to become killing blows. As of right now, they're kills that you get away from your team. Killing blows are a bit better, so that's definitely an improvement. Also, the weapon box is going down from 100 to 80 crystals. We're also getting a new game mode called Onslaught. Winning in this mode requires earning tickets. First team to 400 tickets, or the team with the highest score when the 10-minute time limit is up, wins. Kills give you 5 tickets, and there's this central control point that gives you 2 tickets per second if your team is the only one on it. It's bigger than your normal control point, and the spawn rate is quick, so holding it won't be easy. Primal Court and Snowfall Junction will be the maps used for this mode. Let's go over balance now. Not really a whole lot, and nothing too major here. Barrick's Combat Repair card is getting a healing increase. Fernando's Cavalier card is getting the healing health bonus increased. Last Stand healing will also be increased. Grok is the one who is probably getting the biggest adjustment here. Tempest will now heal Grok for 500 health every half a second. So now it hopefully won't be a respawn button when he activates it, at least if the enemy doesn't have Cauterize. Inara is getting her Earthen Guard healing bonus increased from 60% to 80%. They really love Inara. Can Maeve get some of that love, please? Oh, next is Maeve. 9 lives animation time is being reduced from 0.7 to 0.4 seconds. Okay. Little by little, I get it, but they keep missing the point, and it's really starting to get annoying. Maeve is bad because anything she can do, another flank can do better. None of these tiny buffs are gonna fix that. Yes, they help a little bit, but they won't pull her out of the bottom tier anytime soon. They need to make it so she does something better than the other flanks. There are some really good Maeves out there without a doubt, but something like an Andro of equal skill is gonna be able to do a lot more than that Maeve would be able to. Now Makoa. His bubble will now activate faster. It's going from 0.3 seconds to 0.1. That's basically instantaneously. His anchor will now go through reversal again. It used to, but when they fixed the reversal bug, it stopped working that way. And that's it for balance. Let's talk about the new character. We have Zhin The Tyrant. This flank is the realm's first real bad guy. He's a criminal and he leads a dark organization called the 1000 Hand Guild. Let's talk about what he can do. His primary is a fire sword. When he attacks, fire projectiles come out of his sword. It has a bit of a pattern. First two swings are quick and deal 450 damage, then the third swing is a little longer, but it deals 700. So it's something to get used to. The projectiles get slower the farther they go. Also, look at that reload. He pours oil on the sword, and the more you attack, the more the flames on the sword die down. That is absolutely excellent attention to detail, Hi-Rez. Bravo! His right click is counter. This looks like a pretty high skill gap ability. I didn't really understand it when I first saw it. So when you activate it, you put up your sword and block any single source of damage. When you block it, you attack with a melee strike. This can block some ults. They even said it could block Dragon Punch. So I wouldn't punch him, my fellow dragons. It's not like he's worth punching over a tank or healer anyway, though. Counter only protects your front side, and its hitbox is the size of your character. You also cannot cancel it. When you activate it, you're locked in. His Q is Billow. You turn into a smoky darkness and float around, taking no damage. It's basically Grok's Ghost Walk. Nothing is really all that different besides it's highly customizable with cards. It has a long post animation, so you gotta be careful when coming out of it. Definitely more of an escape tool than an initiator. His F is Whirl. You move forward while spinning your sword around. It deals 300 damage and can hit multiple targets. Alright, now his ult. This is crazy. It's called Spite. You dash forward, and if you hit somebody, you levitate them up in the air. They are stunned there as you completely unload sword strikes on them. This is a really badass looking ult. Whoever gets hit by it is basically screwed. Even if the damage isn't enough to kill you, you're hovering there for a second or two for anybody else to attack. It's even worse when you get into the legendaries. The legendary Guillotine makes every strike from your ult hit for 25% of the target's max health. Look at it being used on Fernando. Dead. Gone. Dragon Punch is still probably better because it's instant and all, but yikes. We also have Retaliation, which allows you to continuously block with counter for as long as its duration allows. This means you can continuously strike somebody in front of you if counter keeps getting hit. Like, let's say Victor is in front of you and the enemy Shaolin starts planting you, that Victor is gone. Goodbye. Lastly, we have Smolder, which restores 60% of your max HP while in Billow. This sounds like another Reprieve, and Reprieve is probably one of the most annoying legendaries in the game. So now we have two, because that's fun to play against. Thankfully, he is nowhere near as mobile as Eevee, or both of them on a team would be a nightmare. That's it for Zhin. I can't wait to see what people do with him once they start to get good with him. I'm going to try him out without a doubt, but I don't really see him being somebody I play a lot, so I'll be watching those of you that do from afar. There's a few more things I want to go over before I end the video. This weekend is a double XP weekend, so if you're grinding up characters for mastery rewards, now is the time to go ham. I need 5 levels on Eevee for Cosmic, and I'm going to get them. Also, the Community Skin Project went through its first round of voting. Cirrus won it, so Cirrus will soon be getting a skin with one of these themes. You can vote for which theme you'd like by clicking on the link below. I'm hoping for Demonic personally. I saw somebody on Twitch call it Demon-thick. Twitch is a wondrous place. Never ever change. Anyway, that's pretty much it, guys. I want to thank you all for watching. I very much appreciate it, and I'm going to see you guys later. Bye!
Sleep away.